Good morning, St. Rose. My name is Brady.
And I'm Grace, and this is St. Rose Live, your daily dose of everything happening at St. Rose High School.
On this morning's show, we will have your morning prayer, the Pledge of Allegiance, the daily announcements, and our clip of the day. That and more on this edition of St. Rose TV for Wednesday, November 15th, 2017. Today's schedule is regular.
It's now time for this morning's prayer, so please put yourself in the presence of God, clear your mind, open your heart, and please stand for this morning's prayer.
Audio Jungle.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
O my Jesus, through the Immaculate Heart of Mary, I offer you my prayers, works, joys, and sufferings of this day. I offer them for all the intentions of your Sacred Heart, in union with the holy sacrifice of the Mass throughout the world, in reparation for my sins, and for the intentions of my family, friends, relatives, and classmates, and in particular for the intentions of the Holy Father. We make this prayer known to you through the words Jesus gave us.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good morning, St. Rose. Today is Wednesday, November 15th, 2017. Today's schedule is regular. At this time, all sophomores please report to the Little Theater for a mandatory meeting about your class trip. Again, all sophomores please report to the Little Theater right now for a mandatory meeting about this week's class trip.
Let's take a look at our daily announcements.
Attention seniors, please be sure to check your school email to vote for 2017 Homecoming King and Queen. Voting will close on Monday, November 20th, 2017.
The Thanksgiving food drive was a tremendous success. Thank you for all of your support. The school collected over 1,000 items which will be delivered today.
We collected over 100 boxes of instant mashed potatoes, over 200 cans of green beans, over 100 cans of corn, over 165 boxes of stuffing, over 175 cans of cranberry sauce, and over 150 cans of gravy.
Congratulations to Homeroom 9B, Miss Mantlick, for collecting the most items. Your breakfast will be scheduled for after the Thanksgiving break. Congratulations and thanks again for your support.
There is no Friday outreach this week.
Magnify will be meeting today in the Little Theater during each lunch. And those are your daily announcements. If you missed any of today's announcements, you can check the monitors in the hallway and the cafeteria, or log on to St. Rose's website and rewatch our show. It's now time for today's Daily 10 Trivia Question of the Day. See if you and your classmates can answer today's Disney trivia question.
10-second trivia. Which of these landmarks would you find near the Australian state of Queensland? Great Barrier Reef, Sydney Opera House, Ayers Rock, or the Great Ocean Road? The Great Barrier Reef can be found off the coast of Queensland, which also manages the reef's marine park.
We've reported a lot this year on how many U.S. retail companies are closing stores or going out of business, and that's partly because more Americans are doing their shopping online.
But one strike against that is that it doesn't usually allow you to try on clothes before you buy them, to see how they'd actually look on you.
Well, some companies are turning to AR, augmented reality, and VR, virtual reality, to bring you a step closer to that. What people see are increasingly realistic simulations of actually trying something on.
In the future, getting dressed may involve a lot more tech than you ever expected.
So this is where, you can see like it's really photorealistic quality, even though it's 3D.
I see the fur like moving.
Yeah.
First up, Amazon's Echo Look. They call it a style assistant. So we put it to the test. Alexa, take a picture. Against an actual stylist.
I want to see.
So it's like,
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
it's like, and then there we go. Let's do a style check. Its review takes some time, but when it's done, it ranks which one it likes the best. According to Alexa, I am supposed to wear the light blue daytime outfit. Oh, they say the color's better for you, the outfit shape works better for you. Amazon's algorithm doesn't stop at telling you what looks good. It also tries to sell you clothes, but its suggestions are hit or miss. And while the Echo Look may help you decide between two looks, it can't take into account the nuance of where you're going. But when you hear about the development of all of these advanced technologies, do you worry about the future of your job?
For me, I personally don't. I think with the future of technology and fashion, I think will benefit like production and retail. As a stylist, there's just that interpersonal communication that you can't replace.
Since the emergence of e-commerce, how we shop is moving away from stores. Some tech companies are trying to enhance the digital shopping experience by introducing AR and VR. How do you see AR and VR changing the shopping experience?
We see it changing completely. Like if you think about e-commerce, every brand and every product essentially looks the same online. That doesn't encapsulate like what the brand is about. So we are building the technology that will enable any brand and retailer to create amazing, immersive, discovery-based shopping experiences.
Is it really that much better than online shopping
It's
is
a lot better.
currently?
You have to try it.
Okay.
Yeah. And with this technology, we are getting closer and closer to the real world, because the real world is three-dimensional. It's all around us. It's not just, so whatever technology can get us closer to the real world, like that's going to be the next thing. Eventually, this will be you, because that's the holy grail for fashion.
Right.
It's like, I want to see how I look in this. Not only do you need a 3D model, but you need the physics built into this model to see how this fabric flows, like how it's going to stretch.
Right.
Yeah, so all of that is becoming possible. We are not quite there yet.
If AR and VR want to change how we shop, digital avatars need to actually look and move like humans. Researchers from the Max Planck Institute for Intelligent Systems created ClothCap, which captures how clothing moves on a digital avatar. It can also estimate how clothing looks on different body types. It'll be years before we're shopping in our bedrooms in AR and VR, but technology is getting smarter, and so might our style.
It's now time for today's clip of the day. Last year, near a lava flow in Hawaii, a GoPro camera recorded its own demise. Eric Storm, the tour guide who owns the camera, says he got distracted after putting it down and forgot about it.
The lava kept coming, eventually melting outside the camera, but the thing kept recording and somehow the video survived on the device's SD card. What's amazing is that just when you think the video and camera are finished, it just keeps going, and that's today's clip of the day.
Thanks for watching this edition of St. Rose Live. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Brady.
And I'm Grace. Have a great day here at St. Rose. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Thank you and God bless.